Okay, guys, so welcome to our Magic Data transcription training meeting. I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, so this is basically our platform. I'm going to give you a quick overview of what the platform is and what different options mean. We'll start with the sound wave here. This is the sound wave of the whole recording. If you scroll it until the end, you can see it's a 30-minute clip, which you have to finish once you take this task. You can navigate this using the scroll, but we normally recommend using the mouse wheel because it's more accurate. Scroll sometimes can be a bit too fast, and you might miss where you actually want it to be. Then on the left side, you have this attributes of the speaker, male or female. Once you choose male or female, then it will be by default the same attribute for all the other segments as well. So if you play this segment, so you can see it's a female. So once we'll choose female, then it will stay female for the rest of the audio as well. Please remember that these are two-channel audios. So even though it's a conversation recording between two people, but once you get a task, you only hear one person's audio in the task. So you will not be able to hear the other person. If you're able to hear the other person, that means there's some problem with that audio, and you should let your manager know about it. But if it's just like one or two instances, it doesn't matter. But if the whole audio is like that, then that means there's some problem with the audio. So, and over here is the playback speed. You can, if sometimes people while having a conversation, they might speak very fast. So you can reduce the speed over here to 0.75. It will help you transcribe more accurately. Spell check, you don't need to touch that. Model language, also you don't need to touch that. No, you don't need to touch any of the buttons on the top other than save and submit. Submit means you have completed the whole task completely, all 30 minutes of it. And now you want to submit it, like you're letting it go to the client. And save button is to save your progress because you might not be able to finish the whole task in one go. So and we also recommend saving after every 15 to 20 segments because sometimes the platform can log out, something can happen, something can crash, and you might lose your progress. So don't end up, working on the whole 30-minute task and then, saving it. You should save in the middle multiple times. Over here, you have the tags, which you're going to use. Every tag represents some situation. I will tell you in detail what each of these tags mean. Okay. Okay. Still have some people coming in. So, and on the right side, you have the segment numbers. So every segment has a number. For example, when I chose this segment, you can see this one written over here. So it corresponds with this list of segments over here. And you can use these segment numbers. These are like buttons, and they're very convenient to basically recheck your task and basically move over to the next segment. But at the same time, you need to keep scrolling around and keep looking at the sound wave as well. You need to basically use a combination of these both. Okay, so like, okay, so this is how you can move between them. You guys can hear the audio, right? I don't need to share the audio or something, like you have to do it on Zoom. I don't know. Just can you guys hear the audio of this? You cannot hear the audio. Okay, wait. Let me quickly check how sharing audio works.
Choose only the window you want to share.
Okay. Not the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic Data Sound Recording.
Can you hear it now?
Play first. Let us listen.
Magic Data Sound Recording.
Yeah, Magic Data sound recording.
Yes, clear audio. You can hear it loud and clear.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys. So let's start with our transcription part. So you already know what the platform looks like, what each button does. Now let's start with the transcription. Now you can see the segment is over here. Each segment basically represents one whole logical sentence or words basically. Each segment should have a little bit buffer space on both sides. Over here you can see that there is no buffer space. The sound ends and the segment ends right there as well. So in this kind of situation, you should make the segment at least 0.2 seconds longer.
Magic Data Sound Recording.
Okay.
Magic Data Sound Recording.
So what is 0.2 seconds? How do you calculate it 0.2 seconds? Basically, you can also use, you can see the segment timestamp over here once you hover over it, or you can, each one of this digit is 0.1 second. Okay. So this will be basically your reference. You don't have to be like exactly accurate about it. It can be a little bit up and down, but that's generally how it should be. The same way it goes over here, it should be at least 0.2 seconds.
Magic Data.
Now you can see over here, there's some noise here, and I just overlapped on this noise. So that is something I shouldn't do. I'll make it a little bit shorter.
Magic.
Okay. And this noise over here, and there's something over here as well. Let's listen to it, what it is, because some parts, because all the segments you see right now, these are created by the machine. So they might be wrong as well. See, so this is also some noise, and this was also some noise. So what I'm going to do is, what I just did is that I dragged and selected to create a new segment. Okay, I'll do it again.
Magic Data Sound Recording.
I'll click
Magic
here,
Data Sound Recording.
and
Magic
I'll drag
Data Sound
it until here. To pause and play, I'll use the tab key. That is the most convenient way to do it. There's no button here on the platform as well, which normally you do, but you can just use this, the tab key. Now this is basically system sound. Okay, so in this situation, we need to use the system tag. Okay, so
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, can you please tell me again how to create a new segment?
Sure. Okay, I'll do it again.
Magic.
So it's the same way how you drag and select multiple things on a screen. Okay, on your desktop, you just click and then you drag until the point you want the segment to be. Like for example, I want it until here, and I'll just release the mouse, the left mouse button, and it will create the segment. Okay, if I want to create one here, one here, one here, like this. Okay, and you can delete them by clicking on this cross on the top.
So hello, what's up?
Okay, sir, I got it.
Okay. Okay, so now over here you can see there's no human voice inside. So what I'll do is that I'll select 0, because without click on 0, I cannot select my labels. There are two kinds of label. One is a speaker label, which is for overlap, but overlaps don't happen over here, because this is a conversation recording, which is single channel. So you only hear one of the person's audio. So what does that mean? We don't need to use this overlap in most cases. Very rarely you might be needing to use it. Otherwise, you'll use no speaker labels. No speaker label means that you have to select 0 to be able to choose them. Okay. Right now you can see it crosses out. I cannot choose it. So right now this segment has system noise. So I'll click 0 and I'll click on system, and now I have the tag over here. Okay. Now there are these different kinds of tags. I will explain quickly explain them as well. You have the ENS tag, and once you hover over it after pressing 0, you can see what it means. Other type of visible ambient noise, such as knocking, animal calls, etc. So what does that mean? If you have any noise in your audio which is longer than 0.5 seconds, this is very important. 0.5 seconds, you have to remember that. Like, for example, there's a continuous noise like this. Now, I know this is a knocking sound, right? This is not a system-generated sound. Over here, you can see this is a system-generated sound. It's a computer noise. This is not from real world. So this becomes system noise. But if there was for more than 0.5 seconds, we know that this is a knocking sound. Or if we hear some, dog barking in the background, birds, traffic, all of these, they will count as ENS. Again, because these are conversation recordings, in conversation recording, client requires people to be in a noise-free place to record. So in most cases, you don't have ENS sounds as well. The most common kind of noise you have is system noise. Okay. Then you have music. Again, music, very rarely you will have music, and that too for more than 0.5 seconds. Sonant is basically coughing, throat clearing, sneezing. And if that happens for more than 0.5 seconds, okay, if I'm like, like this, if you hear that kind of noise somewhere in the middle, then you have to mark that as sonant. Then laughter. If the laughter has two situations, basically. The first situation is that you encounter it
Magic
in this
data
way.
sound recording.
For example, over here, she's like, magic data sound recording. Okay. So this if it's less than 0.5 seconds, you will just add a haha over here. Okay. And a comma. But if this ha 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 is sometimes when people are having a conversation, they can have a very long laugh. Okay. So in that situation, if that laughter is more than 0.5 seconds, you have to take it out of the segment. You have to create a new segment and mark it as laughter. Again, not very common, but happens in conversations. Also remember one thing, that even if it's less than 0.5 seconds, but he's like ha 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 like 4 times, you will not write down ha 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 4 times. It's only ha ha, H-A-H-A. Some people have a habit to, fill the whole screen with ha-has. So we cannot do that. Okay, so that was laughter. Then you have PII. PII is basically sensitive information, personally identifiable information. What does that mean? Your full name, address, phone number, email address, bank account number, ID card, any of this kind of information, if it's mentioned in the audio. Please remember, address does not mean if somebody says like, oh, I'm in London, I'm in New York, I'm in Islamabad. No, that is not address. But if somebody's like, oh, I'm in Islamabad, F7, Street 21, House 15, then that is something you need to mark as PII, and because you don't need to transcribe it. The most common situation, nobody says their phone number, email addresses, or that kind of information over conversation recording. But what can happen is a full name. Like, for example, my name is Zain Tariq, but if I'm talking to somebody, or if somebody is mentioning me, they will call me Zain. That is fine. That is not PII tag. But if somebody says Zain Tariq did this, that is a full name, and then it should be tagged as PII. Then you have NPS, non-conversational primary speaker, such as other people, interjection, missed voice calls, etc. If you hear any other person's voice inside this audio. Like, over here, there's a female speaking and you hear a male sound. That means that that person should be marked as NPS. And then the last one is inaudible or incomprehensible speech, including large passages of dialect or foreign language. So if you hear anything other than English, you will mark it as this steric, okay? And also if you hear some words which you cannot understand. So for example, let's see on this segment.
Magic data sound recording.
So magic data sound recording. So for example, I understood magic, but I did not understand data. And I can understand sound recording, right? So there are 4 words. I can understand the first, third, and fourth. I cannot understand the second word. So what would I do in that situation? I will take out that word. I will find it where it is.
Magic data sound recording. Magic data sound recording. Data sound record. Data sound record. Data sound record.
Magic.
Magic data sound. Magic data sound. Magic data sound recording. Data sound record. Data sound.
So I can see the word data, which I don't understand, is over here.
Sound recording. Sound recording.
And then you have the third and the fourth word over here. Okay.
Sir,
So
total segments कितने होंगे?
sorry?
Segments total कितने होंगे?
इस situation में
जी.
basically इसमें 3 segment बन जाएंगे.
Okay.
Incomprehensible के अंदर, because we have to take out the incomprehensible part, so it will become 3.
नहीं, then ये complete पूछ रहे हैं कि total कितने segment है 30 minutes की ऑडियो में. Scroll करें इसको थोड़ा सा.
अच्छा नहीं, over here we have 429 segments. But this can be different. Sometimes कुछ लोगों some audios have less, some have more, because some people have more short sentences, some have more long sentences. So it can vary between, sometimes can even be 600, sometimes can be 200, 300. Or then it also depends on how many invalid segments come in the middle, because sometimes you have this noise parts in the middle. So you also have to make a segment on top of that. So that also counts towards this total number. Okay, so now I was telling you how to take out the incomprehensible part. So you will make this segment smaller. Okay, you can do it in different ways as well, but this I think is the most efficient way.
Magic, 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 magic,
Now
magic,
we have
magic.
magic until here. Then we will make another segment on top of this.
Status, 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 status.
We don't know what this word is. For example, we're just pretending we don't know. We don't understand what she's saying over here. So, and then we have the third segment over here.
Sound recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound recording.
And now you can see over here that there's very little space. So we cannot leave that buffer space.
Magic, magic, magic.
To have a 0.2 second buffer space. So it's fine, because we know that there's no space over here. But you cannot do it on this right side because there's a lot of space here, right? So you cannot make it like this. You have to give this 0.2
Sound record.
like second space over here. Guys, just give me a second. I'm getting a call. अच्छा, सॉरी. तो इसको हमने 3 सेगमेंट्स में डिवाइड कर दिया.
Magic, 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 magic. Status, 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 status,
हमें
status.
नहीं समझ में आ रही कि वो क्या कह रहे हैं, तो हम इसको 0 करके और incomprehensible, inaudible कर देंगे.
Sound recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound
यहाँ पे
recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound recording, sound.
ठीक है. So this would be the basic system.
So
यहाँ
hello,
पे
what's up? So
कैसे,
hello.
हमने segments करने हैं. तो अभी मैं ये
Status,
बाकी
status, status. So hello, what's
segments
up? So
बनाए
hello,
वो
what's
delete कर
up?
देते
So hello.
हैं. ठीक है, ये मैंने डिलीट कर दिया. वो दूसरे 2 सेगमेंट्स एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए थे. अच्छा, Next transcription में जो important rule which you guys have to follow is the basically what you call it the punctuations. आपने सारी punctuations follow करनी है. इसमें हम कौन कौन सी punctuation follow करेंगे? Full stop, comma, exclamation mark, question mark and apostrophe. ठीक है, ये जो S के पीछे जो ये comma आ रहा है, apostrophe. These are the only punctuations and in some situations hyphen. इसके अलावा आप कोई भी और punctuation नहीं यूज करेंगे इस प्रोजेक्ट के अंदर. Another thing which you have to keep in mind is कि आपकी जो वो है जो numbers हैं, the numbers should be transcribed in as they're spelled. आपने Arabic numerals नहीं यूज करने, ठीक है. पहला वर्ड जो है वो हमेशा कैपिटलाइज्ड होना चाहिए. प्रॉपर नाउन्स कैपिटलाइज्ड होने चाहिए जिस तरह इंग्लिश के अंदर होता है, ठीक है. और इसके अलावा जो भी जहां पे कॉमा आना चाहिए और इस तरह की पंक्चुएशंस, अपॉस्ट्रोफी जहां जहां आता है वो आपने उसको प्रॉपरली मार्क करना है, ठीक है. एक सेगमेंट जो नॉर्मली इस प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर अलाउड है दैट इज 15 सेकंड्स. दैट्स द लॉन्गेस्ट सेगमेंट. 15 सेगमेंट से ज्यादा बड़ा सेगमेंट आपको प्लेटफॉर्म ही नहीं अलाउ करेगा बनाने में, ठीक है. और नॉर्मली 15 सेकंड से ज्यादा बड़े सेगमेंट्स बनेंगे भी नहीं किसी जगह पे, even if the person normally they won't say it for that speak for that long. और सेगमेंट के बीच में अगर जो टाइमिंग्स आपने याद रखने हैं ना वो सिर्फ 2 नंबर्स हैं. 3 कर लें आप. एक 0.2 सेकेंड्स ऑफ बफर, ठीक है. 0.2 सेकेंड बफर आपका एक वो है जो नंबर आपने अपने पास याद रखना है, ठीक है. दूसरा है 0.5 सेकेंड्स नॉइज और लाफ्टर, ये वाली इस तरह की जो चीजें होती हैं उसके ऊपर आपका सेगमेंट बनेगा. एंड देन 0.8 सेकेंड साइलेंस, ठीक है. अगर किसी भी सेगमेंट के बीच में 0.8 सेकेंड का साइलेंस आता है तो देन यू हैव टू डिवाइड इट, ठीक है. इसकी मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देखते हैं यहां पे अगर आ रही है. अच्छा guys, if you guys have any question तो feel free to ask.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Sure.
Sir, if a sentence is not complete, but a segment is complete there, should we use a comma or full stop?
फुल स्टॉप. आपने सेगमेंट के एंड के ऊपर फुल स्टॉप ही लगाना है. सेगमेंट के एंड के ऊपर आप फुल स्टॉप के अलावा कॉमा या कोई भी चीज ऐसी लगाएंगे, इवन इफ द सेगमेंट इज नॉट कंप्लीटेड, सॉरी द सेंटेंस इज नॉट कंप्लीट.
ओके सर,
ठीक है. क्योंकि अगर सेंटेंस, ये जो आपने अभी पॉइंट किया बोला है ना, वो दिस बेसिकली कम्स विद मर्जिंग के अंदर ये होता है कि अगर आपका सेंटेंस कंप्लीट नहीं है तो आपने ये देखना है कि आपका जो नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट है वो अगर आपके इस वाले सेगमेंट के साथ कंबाइन हो जाए तो डज दैट मेक अ फुल सेंटेंस, लॉजिकल सेंटेंस जिसके एंड पे आप फुल स्टॉप डाल सकते हैं या नहीं डाल सकते. लेकिन उसमें फिर ये जो 0.8 सेकंड का रूल आ जाता है कि the next segment should be, the distance between this segment and the next segment should be less than 0.8 seconds. For example, let's listen to this segment. ये मुझे लग रहा है कि शायद इस तरह की
Actually same. All actually same. All actually same. All actually same. I think you have also noticed one thing in Instagram.
अच्छा, अब इसमें यहाँ पे नहीं है, इसने तो वो सेम बार बार बोला है, उसके बाद मॉडल साउंड्स हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से कि इस सेगमेंट के में एक इनकम्प्लीट सेंटेंस आ रहा है और उसके बाद जो है एक वर्ड नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट में आ रहा है जो कि अगर इस सेगमेंट 20 में कंबाइन होता है तो इट मेक्स इट अ कंप्लीट लॉजिकल सेंटेंस. So in that case, we use this down arrow. Or if we are on this segment, we can use the up arrow. What happens with that is I'll show it to you. If I click on the up arrow,
Actually,
see it basically merged the two segments. और ये जो second segment का का जो model sound आ रही थी वो यहाँ पे combine हो गई है. ठीक है. तो this is basically merging. और merging के अंदर जो आपका rule होता है कि जो the distance between the two words इसका जो क्योंकि segment नहीं, क्योंकि segment तो थोड़ा सा 0.2 seconds बाहर भी हो सकता है. So you have to basically calculate from where this word ended, 89.9, and where this word starts, 90.3. So 89.9, or we can count it as 90. ठीक है, 90 और ये यहाँ पे 90.39. So this is 0.4. तो अगर हमने इस सेगमेंट को और इस सेगमेंट को मर्ज करना है तो we can do it. But if it was more than 0.8, then we cannot merge it. ठीक है. So this is basically the merging rule. उसके बाद जो आपका एक और important इसमें rule आ जाता है, that is stammering and repetition of words. जितनी दफा भी उसने repeat किया आपने उतनी दफा ही लिखना है. जिस तरह अब यहाँ पे
actually same.
ठीक है, उसने same जितनी दफा भी बोला है, अब उसने अगर 5 दफा बोला आपने 5 दफा लिखना है, उसने 6 दफा बोला है तो उसने आपने 6 दफा लिखना है. Another important point is that if the person stammers, like for example the word supposed, if the person says supposed, or if they say supermarket, okay, so this stammering has to be written properly as well, okay, like supposed, okay, so then you will write it like this.
Fillers, with fillers. You're talking about fillers.
No, fillers is different.
Achha.
This is stammering, like if you stammer
Okay.
on a word.
Okay.
Fillers I will come to this is basically filler I'll come to that next. Yeah, this is basically like for example, let's say
I think
this
what-
word like Instagram. I want to say Instagram, but I'm like Instagram. So to start में ins मैंने बोला है, that is stammering. So I have to write that down as well, like this. Okay. So and then let's come to filler words or modal sounds. All modal sounds have to be transcribed. So what does that mean? If I say these are all modal sounds. We have to transcribe that. We have to like mark them within the sentence. Or वो भी हम once we'll do a few practice sentences, we'll check that out as well. Okay, and then we have what else? I think these are some of the important parts. Now let's attempt a couple of segments, and then you guys can have your own hands-on experience. So this was the system sound.
Magic data sound recording. 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 Magic
Data is
data
the
sound
name of the
recording.
platform.
Magic data sound recording.
It's a proper noun, so it'll be capitalized. All the punctuations, ठीक है. अच्छा, इसमें जो ये जो if you see these very small waves in the middle, जो थोड़ी noise है, तो you can ignore that. It's fine, unless the client specifically asks you have to, make segments and mark it as system over here as well. Then for now we will not do it unless we're pushed. Now you can see over here, you saw this segment. You can give the buffer space.
So hello, what's up? So hello, what's up?
One second, somebody's joining. Okay. And you can see, like right next to this segment, there's something over here as well. We'll quickly check if it's noise or if it's part of the words which this person is saying. So this is noise.
So hello, what's up? 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 So hello, what's up?
So she's saying, Sumila, what's up? I don't know what the exact name is, but I'll guess it as Sumila, and I'll just keep calling this person Sumila, unless in some other segment I'll find out that some other name, and then I
We
can
can
come
come
back and
back and check, recorrect once
yes,
it's done.
yeah, you can do that. Okay, so this Sumila, what's up?
I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, I'm fine.
So
I'm
I'll
fine.
make this
I'm
buffer
fine, I'm fine.
space
I'm fine,
on
I'm
both
fine, I'm fine.
sides.
I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, I'm
So she said,
fine.
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine 3
I'm
times.
fine, I'm fine.
So the machine transcription is completely correct. The punctuations are correct. I don't need to do anything over here. I'll go to the next one. But before going to the next one, you can just scroll here. You can see that the segment is here, but there's something in the middle. Yeah, baby. So first, let's listen to that as well.
I'm fine, it's just, I'm fine. I'm fine, it's just going.
Okay, so you can see that this is also part of the speech. So we'll extend this.
I'm fine, it's just going. I'm fine, it's just going. I'm fine, it's just
Going. I'm fine, it's just going. I'm fine, it's just going. I'm fine, it's just going. I'm fine, it's just going.
So she didn't say it's fine. She said, I'm fine. It's just going.
Going. I'm going.
I'll go with the machine transcription. I think that's what she said.
I'm fine, it's just yours.
You can see over here that this segment is basically cutting the audio. So I'll extend it.
Yours.
And over here she's saying yours. I'll extend this segment.
Now I'm just having lunch. Now I'm just having lunch.
I'm just having lunch. I'm just now talking to you right now. Now I'm just having lunch. I'm just now talking to you right now. Now I'm just having lunch. I'm just now talking to you right now. Now I'm just having lunch. I'm just now talking to you right now.
She said, I'm just having lunch.
Having lunch. I'm just now talking to you right now. Now I'm just having lunch. I'm just now talking to you right now. Now I'm
So she said, I'm just 2 times. So you also have to type it 2 times. Okay. So now we've done like 7 segments. Normally you should do it like between 15 to 20 segments, but I'll just save it right now to show you guys. Never click on submit, please, unless you're completely done with your task. So I'll just click on save. Save is successful. Now I'll go to the next segment.
and just scrolling the mobile phones, social networks, obviously Facebook, Instagram, and just scrolling the mobile phones, and just scrolling the mobile phones,
First
social
word should always
networks,
be
obviously
capitalized.
Facebook, Instagram, and just scrolling the mobile phones, social networks, obviously Facebook, the mobile phones, scrolling the mobile phones, social networks, obviously Facebook, Instagram,
No.
mobile phones, social networks, obviously Facebook, Instagram, and just scrolling the mobile phones,
Correct.
social net.
Okay, so you can see Facebook is a proper noun. Instagram is a proper noun. So it should be capitalized.
Zain bhai, this is 23.79 seconds till
And just scrolling
4 minutes. You count this how many minutes? Duration.
Uh,
4.74.
this segment,
Yeah, this segment is for
4.743. Yes, you can see
minutes
the
or seconds.
seconds.
4 seconds, 1 segment. Okay.
Yes.
So 1 hour work will take around 3 to 4 hours minimum.
1
And just
hour,
scrolling the
I
mobile.
mean, 1 hour of transcription.
Yes.
1 hour of transcription, yes, should take like 3 hours would be somebody who's really good at transcription.
1 hour.
Yeah, so like 3 hours would be for someone who's really good. Average should be between 3 to 4 hours
For 1 hour.
For 1 hour.
Okay.
But somebody who's new to the platform or new to transcription, it will be a bit more until they get the practice. Okay. So, Acha guys, and remember, please, the segments, they should always have space. So whenever you see a segment like this, even before listening
All
to
over
it,
the day, all over 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 the day,
so the machine
all over the
transcription
day,
is
all
quite
over the
accurate,
day, all
but
over the
sometimes it's
day,
not
all over
capitalized.
the day, all over the day,
Or,
Excuse me.
all over. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes, please.
How much space do we have to add?
Like this buffer space in the segment,
Yeah,
0.2
in the starting.
seconds. So
Oh, okay.
0.2 seconds. So you can see like each
In the
digit on.
starting and at the ending as well.
Yes.
Correct?
So
Oh,
this is 0.2
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then 0
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And this is also important in a way because in transcription we normally get paid for valid hours, right? So this buffer space counts in valid hour. So the more so leaving out buffer space is basically decreasing your valid hours as well. Okay, now let's go to the next. Now this one you can if you can if you hear so, you can leave it as so. If you hear sure, you can write down sure. If you don't understand at all, you can just mark it as 0 and unintelligible. But you need to make sure that you don't overuse this unintelligible. Only use unintelligible where you are completely sure that nobody else can, guess what word it is. Only in that situation. Okay. Otherwise, it's so or sure, whatever you're hearing would be fine.
If we are so much addicted, like if we are so much addicted, like if we are so much addicted, like if we are so much addicted, if we are so much addicted, like if we are so much addicted, if we are so much, if we are so much.
So see over here, I don't understand what she's saying. Griya, I don't know what is this Griya. Okay, so I'll take that out of the segment.
So much addicted, like 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 so
Make a
much
new
addicted.
segment on this.
I
still don't understand what it means. But I'll mark it as unintelligible. Okay, and so on. We'll keep going. Let's listen to this segment as well.
Whenever we get leisure time, we just open up Instagram and just scrolling the phones, mobile phones and all, Facebook, Instagram all the time, right? Whenever.
Okay, so now over here, you heard the audio, it's completely accurate. We just need to add the punctuations. Whenever we get leisure time, we just open up Instagram and just scrolling the mobile mobile phones, and all Facebook, Instagram, all the time, right? Okay. So yeah, so we did around 14 segments together. I'll try to get to. Okay, now this is not this is not anything. Over here it's saying thank you. You can delete this segment as well.
Exactly.
Need to give space.
Exactly.
Okay. Other than this, the only situations which you need
all
to
the leisure time, like whenever we get leisure time, we just open up Instagram and start watching reels all the time. Like food reels, like
just
all
keeps
the time,
repeating the
all
same
the
thing.
leisure.
This person just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again. Okay, so cannot find any situation over here, but I hope you understand the merging system. So if you have a sentence which is not complete, what does it mean that a sentence is not complete? It basically means that the logic of the sentence is not complete. What is a logical sentence? A logical sentence can be a one-word sentence as well, like okay, fine. These are all logical. If somebody says okay, that is a complete sentence. An incomplete sentence would be like if the full sentence is I am going to have dinner right now, but in the segment you can only hear I am going to have. Now this is not a logical complete sentence. Logically, it's not complete. There has to be something after have, like what am I having? Okay, or I'm going to the supermarket, or I'm going to another city. So, but in the segment you can only hear I'm going to. So then in this case, you need to see if the next segment is within 0.8 seconds. Okay. If it's within 0.8 seconds and the segment after that completes the meaning of the previous segment, then you will merge it. If the second segment is more than 0.8, you will leave the first segment as it is and you will end it on full stop. But if the second segment is within 0.8 and it finishes the meaning, then you merge it. If the second segment is within 0.8 but it does not complete the meaning of the segment, then you also don't need to merge it, because it will just waste your time and energy. So these are the basic guidelines. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Guys, any questions? Something? If
Anyone having any query?
yeah, somebody asked one question, like how we are going to measure this buffer. So you don't need to measure it like exact to the final dot. You can just see it like this. This line falls right on this digit. This digits you see on top, these are microseconds. So from here until here is 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is basically your microseconds. So if I want to see, this is how big this buffer is. So this is 0.1 seconds. This is 0.2 seconds.
I have
That's it. Uh, Yes, the longest segment can be 15 seconds. The platform will not allow you to make a segment longer than 15 seconds. 0.5 second rule applies only for noise tags, but not for intelligible tag. Yes. Intelligible, like unintelligible word can be less than 0.5 seconds. Slangs over here, you basically asked for slang. So what do we do with slangs? There are some standard words in transcription which you write as they are mentioned, like wanna, gonna. What else would be there? Cause, like, but if somebody says because, not because, you will still write it because. But if somebody just says cause, you will not write it as because. All right. So these kind of words, you are going to write them as slangs. So you will spell the slangs as they are. You will write what you hear. You will not change. You will not correct the grammar. You will not correct the sentence. You will not correct the structure. You will write as you hear the words. Buffer, yes, buffer is 0.2 seconds. 0.5, if you have continuous 0.5 second noise, then yes, you will use the noise tag. 0.8 second is for merging the segment, and it's also for dividing a segment. So for example, if this segment over here, this was 0.8 second long silence, see, from here until here, if it was 0.8 seconds, I will cut this segment over here. I will bring this until here and make a new segment on the next part. All right. So I think, yeah, most of the main questions are done. So guys, like, I would want that each one of you basically work on at least 20 to 30 segments, save them, and then we check your work.
You will provide us IDs?
Yes.
How many?
Right now I have I don't know how many, like, we have a lot of IDs, but I don't know how many like how many can be activated right now. But let me just check quickly. How many are there?
If we pass, how many members you need for this project?
For this project, we need over 50 people.
Okay.
Ideally, yeah. If
Okay.
they're like, but 50 is like full-time people. So if you have like some people working part-time, then that number increases.
Okay.
So right now we have yes, yeah. You will click on submit once you are at the last segment. You're done with everything. Please remember, once you're done with everything, then you have to like go one by one in each segment. There's a chance sometimes you miss out something. There's some spelling mistakes, some punctuation mistake, capitalization. There are a few like cardinal sins which should not be committed when you're doing transcription. Number one is capitalization error. The first word of the sentence should always be capitalized. Proper nouns like names of people, cities, and all of that should always be capitalized. Your punctuations like full stops, commas, everything should always be there. There should be no spelling mistakes. So these 4 or 5 things, these are the most basic things. Like, it doesn't matter if you understand the platform, you don't understand the platform, or whatever situation is happening. These mistakes should not be there. And the segments buffer, 0.2 second buffer. Every other error other than that is acceptable as long as you just do it, once or twice, and then you correct yourself. But these like capitalization, punctuation, spelling mistakes, this should not happen. So 1 second, I was just checking the. Okay, so I have around 20 IDs right now. And let me basically activate those IDs. Let me see how many IDs can be activated, and then I'll let you know in the group. Is that okay? And then I'll share the IDs with you. You just tell me which you gave the ID to which person. Just share with me the name.
Yeah, and then later on in the group, I will post the message according to that. Okay.
Okay, perfect. So, and all of this members who joined our meeting today, they'll be working at night or in daytime?
Most of them are night. A few, like 2 or 3, will be during the